How fare ye?
This way leads out afield. This looks interesting.
Alright, we are back with the third episode of Dragon's Dogma.
It will be easier going.
Um,
Searching in this area now.
Talk to this dude.
Hold, Minnow. I'd have your ear a moment. It's been a full sun since last I saw Kina. She spoke of the Witchwood to find a cure for your wound. If she's gone there for true. I beg of you, find Kina and see her back safely, ere some ill befalls her.
I've learned what to do in this
I feel more
quest.
familiar with this quest now.
How have you... How do you activate a quest again?
Some small foe lurks ahead, Arisen.
Very well.
Fine.
I'm on my way.
I don't remember how to
Is that all you have for me?
pull up the map. Pretty sure there's a map.
That looks promising.
Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution. Prepare yourself, goblin!
I don't know what the flask of oil is good for, but I have it.
The goblin falls! Strike now! What else would you expect with my help?
This looks
The
interesting.
crags cast shadows fit to hide all manner of evil. Stay ready. Goblin!
Trying to remember how to get over there.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
New path.
Oh, I know.
This way.
I know how to get over there. I got those staminas. I fucking hate not having stamina in this game. It takes forever. Because I don't think you can fast travel. I think you have to walk everywhere. Actually, no. You can fast travel. But there's a certain way you have to do it.
Encampment serves as a fine bulwark
Like you
against
need a
monsters.
item.
Care to
Is
find
it-
out where this path leads?
There's a couple items in the game you can grab. And wherever you place
Slay
them,
one by one!
you can fast travel to 'em.
Shadows fit to hide all manner of evil. Stay ready. They're quick, these dogs!
I'm on my way.
Fireworks well! Did it!
Yeah, that works.
I'll take that.
I'm on my way! They're quick, these dogs!
These are some skinny ass wolves. Like they haven't eaten in days.
Support you! Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
Slippery target.
They're quick, these dogs! No! They hold the advantage!
Probably not the level for this, but whatever.
Curative reserve.
Give me that. Give me this.
I'll heal your wounds. They'll act as a pack.
Come here.
Learned new techniques against that foe.
The hell to go? Oh,
They're a slippery target. Keep well clear of those fangs.
I only hope we survive the next encounter.
there's a rock. It's gonna fall.
We're apt to meet bandits and thieves as oft as peddlers, Master. Be watchful. Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
With so many twists,
Sick 'em,
it's
boys.
hard to see what lies ahead.
Armed rogues! They're left exposed after a grand strike. I'll take care of the weak. This scenery is quite a change.
Ow!
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Bloody.
Well, that definitely got him. Murdered the shit out of me. Oh, fuck you. Fuck.
The life of a salesman.
God damn it. I decided to run back up here. Because nobody wants to watch me like run somewhere for another 2 minutes. Swear to God if I die again though. Wow, that fucking hurt. I didn't expect that to hit me.
Leave it to me.
With so many
Hold
twists,
nothing
it's
back.
hard
Bandits
to
are
see
risen.
what lies ahead.
Honestly, I think I can just run past him.
I'll support you.
So I think that's what I'm gonna do real quick.
Human foes may fight as fiercely as any monster when pressed. I'll take care of the weak.
This scenery is quite a change.
Now arisen, end it!
Why have you come here?
Because I can only be a fighter for like 10 levels.
They're left
So I don't want to
exposed
gain
after a
more
grand strike.
experience than needed.
Slay them one by one!
Ow.
Out of the way!
I've learned of beasts. Let's wait and see what they do. The forest. Oh, I've learned what to
This
do
place
with
can be a little
forest.
bit confusing because of the fog.
There's no way forward save crossing here. I feel familiar
You
with this
can
area now.
get rid of the fog,
Have to cross.
which makes it a little bit less confusing by destroying these.
I now know why they named this forest Witchwood, and not just as the hell we see.
What's that?
The villagers
Accidentally
are
killed a
ready
rabbit.
to fear this place. How thick this forest? The wood is uncommon dense, almost as if it means
I think I remember. Oh shit.
There are slippery targets. I'm coming to help. Perhaps we'll find more of the witch's legacy.
that item is mine. This looks interesting.
They're nimble. Watch your back.
Fireworks, well!
There's no way we could have lost to that.
It seems we've won.
We have triumphed. I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Like I said, I think I remember how to get through here,
Searching in this area.
This area now.
but I'm not 100% sure.
They're a slippery target.
So we might be here for a minute.
Few people are willing to take such risks. You now hit them swinging blindly.
What's that?
Get up there.
Looks interesting.
Keep well clear of those fangs.
I'll take that.
They're nimble. Watch your back. I've learned a new way to fight this.
think we're going the right way. Yeah.
Yet, oh, the danger. This form feels quite comfortable here. Magic.
It's haunting
Not
pets.
seemingly hangs thick in the air.
There. That must be it. Come on, cuz.
That thing, I don't know if you can see it, is a golem.
The girl known as the witch is here.
I thought it would wake up now, but it hasn't.
I'll take
So
that.
Anytime.
This looks interesting.
Begging your pardon, but we seek the witch of these woods. Oh? A great and aged woman? Perhaps you might have seen her? The witch? You seek grandmother? Your grandmother? Yes. Where might we find her? I would ask her aid in a dire matter. She is dead. She died, as all must. Oh. What of you then? Know you aught of the dragon? Can you read the worm speak?
Gran told me. The faith knows. It cloaks the dragon, cloaks the truth. Those who search for truth outside the faith are branded heretic.
So your grandmother told you naught of the dragon, that the faith might leave you be?
Yes,
Then it seems we must turn to the faith if we are to learn more. You have our thanks. We'll leave you in peace to return to our village.
I feel more familiar with his quest now.
just gonna take all this. Don't mind me. Hope you didn't need any of that. Now we go back to the village. So much fun. This game has a lot of running around.
Are you all right, Master?
Kina is safe. Thank the Maker. Pray, forgive her. If she acts the fool, 'tis only 'cause concern overwhelms her sense. She's like you in that, always setting off without so much as a thought. Most like the fault of ill-parenting, which makes the blame mine then, eh?
I've gained quest knowledge.
It's got 2 more levels before.
Not even the saltiest fishing invention
Uh,
from shore, I hear.
Before I gotta switch me invocation
Roads are
bullshit.
safer than the brush, but still,
Probably gonna skip
stay
this
wary.
run after I'm done talking.
Master,
To get
Are
to
you
the
all right,
area we were
Master?
trying to get to.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time,
So we're gonna skip
then
ahead now.
strike. A
Alright.
castle, perhaps. I trust
We'll be
you
back.
rested well, given the hour. We make for the like as not, but fear. learned what to do in this quest.
Let us go! Allow no monster to approach the cart!
So what's cool about this, another like cool thing about this game,
Leave it to me.
is that as you can summon other people's pawns, it should be pretty obvious that they can summon your pawn, and your pawn will get knowledge on quests that you haven't done or something like that. But at the same time, your pawn, when it's summoned, depending on how far it went, will also bring back rift shards, which you can use to hire stronger pawns, obviously.
Take no chances, men. Cut them down on sight.
What's that?
Another cool thing is that if someone's generous, they can equip your pawn with better items. So like someone could hire my pawn, right, and be like level 200 higher and give her like really high-end gear and then send her back, which I think is really cool. Like I would get the what's on it, I would get it back, and then I can choose whether or not to keep that high-end gear, which I mean for obvious reasons, if that happened I would keep the high-end gear on her. Can't, well, I'm asleep. Could y'all like wake me up, please? Thank you.
Tis a troubling foe. I've set its wings ablaze. It lies low. Our steel will serve well. What else would you expect with my help? The pass is treacherous, Master. Watch your head.
So just cool little things I find about the game.
Anytime.
And depending on how far your pawn goes with somebody, so obviously it's a level 8 pawn, it's not going to go that far with somebody. But depending on how far they go and how well they do, it's mainly about how far they go. They will bring back more rift stones. I think the most I've had my pawn bring back is like 200,000 or something, but that's over like multiple journeys. It went on journeys with multiple people. And if your character, if your pawn has high-end gear, someone can't take that from him.
I've learned of beasts.
Stay vigilant. There's yet a ways to go.
Like that's theirs.
The advantage is ours.
So like I can't go to one of these pawns, like the level 200 pawn, I can't go to them and just take their staff. I can't. It's impossible. What the hell?
I'll draw its attention. It hates fire! I've learned new techniques against that foe. What else would you expect with my help? Never forget. Constant vigilance. Trapped in packs. You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly.
Which is exactly what I'm doing. Which is why I missed like my last fucking 2 hits.
They're nimble. Watch your back.
Let's wait and see what they do.
That sent it reeling. Fireworks, well.
I tried to hit the one she had pinned, and instead it went for the one running by.
It hates fire.
I only hope we'll survive the next encounter.
Harpy!
Oh, well, fucking harpies.
I'll provoke it. This will restore a bit of health.
Get back here.
We cannot allow it flight. I shall restore
Oh, you
your
don't
health.
say.
Hold on.
That item is mine. What's this?
Have we the means to shoot it down?
Well, we ain't, alright?
I'll draw its attention. Now we'll gain the upper hand.
With so many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead.
We cannot allow it flight. There's no way we could have lost to that.
Are you unharmed, Master?
The reason I keep doing this is because it makes, like, I can now put down my controller. And just let the cart go. There was a point where I went up there. You see that? See if it happens.
We may find aught of use in the cottage ahead. The path diverges.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Let's have a look. There, Master, harpies!
There was a point where I went up there.
Provoke it.
And
It is a troubling foe.
there were bandits there instead of a family like that. I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know if it changes,
We cannot allow it
and if
flight.
it does, what changes it.
Restore your health. Hold on.
And it was during this quest, I'm pretty sure. This was a while ago, so it could have been after this quest or something.
Stand clear! Don't stop! We're exposed here!
No! They
Oh,
hold
that
the
worked.
advantage!
If that thing hits the cart, it does so much fucking damage. So we gotta nullify that shit pretty quickly.
Anytime.
Ow! I wasn't ready for that.
This is a fine place to lie in ambush,
At least, I mean, the ox took a little bit of damage, but not much, so. This is almost done, but it's gonna take a little bit longer. So this episode will be a little bit
Even
longer.
I turn to the shadows.
More harpies.
A fiend with a woman's form. Wolves hunt in packs.
Oh, and wolves, cool.
Rain steel upon it.
So the vocation
Troubling
thing
foe.
is a increase to like your skill
Blood that draws them. New techniques against that.
Stand strong and press onward.
No, they hold the advantage.
as I was saying before, rudely interrupted by the NPCs. It's what increases your skill
promising.
with the class
What's this?
you're playing, right?
Hates fire.
So like right now,
Only hope we survive.
I only have shield summon and blink strike. Well, those vendors, I think there's multiple vendors, but I know for a fact there's a vendor, obviously there needs to be, that you can use to increase your skills. You can buy skills and stuff with them. And as you increase your vocation with the class, those more skills unlock for you to buy and like upgrades for the skills and stuff like that.
A goblin.
We must take care the past does not claim us as its next victims.
I'll strike a foe.
Yeah, I see that.
The creatures come.
Whoops, my
Come
bad.
down, men.
Hello.
I
Prepare yourself, goblin.
Ooh, that's not good.
There must be a mechanism to open the gate. There must be.
There is, but we're busy.
There's no end to them!
Tis weak to ice.
Easy, easy. This game kind of reminds me of like a D&D campaign. I gotta be honest. If you know
There, goblins.
the setting of this game and how it like plays out, I feel like this game would make a fucking amazing D&D campaign if you do it right.
A single strength in numbers arisen.
What's that?
We're not far now, men.
Like, I feel like the way you'd have to start it, since it would be kind of hard to have multiple divisions, is you would get however many people are playing to roll dice, like a d20, and whoever gets the highest of that d20 would become the arisen, and everybody else in the party would be their pawn. But because D&D is all about because D&D is all about free will of choice, the pawn would have to, you know, be able to make free wills of choice and stuff like that, because in this game they don't really have a will of choice. They just kind of follow the arisen and do as they say. That, or one person could be arisen and one person be the arisen's pawn, and everybody else is just like, you know, normal D&D party members. That'd be fine too. And then if there are pawns, ooh, getting fucking close. Right? If there are pawns, one of the people could be the main pawn of that arisen. And then every other pawn could be a summon pawn. So maybe if the if the DM decides, the pawns that have been summoned by the arisen could maybe know a little something about a creature that the arisen and their pawn wouldn't know, or a quest that the arisen and their pawn wouldn't know, and stuff like that. I feel like that would be a really cool D&D session if, like I said, done right.
This should change the stakes.
That's just my opinion, you know, people could say that this is a stupid one. Like, because D&D is all about, like I said, free will of choice. What are you gonna do? Are you going to follow, are you gonna be good and follow the quest to be the hero of age and stuff like that? Or are you gonna be the villain and stuff? I feel like for this one, you would have to have mostly a like neutral good or lawful good. You would have to have like a mostly good party in some way. It's not completely necessary, but it would have to be a lot of good people and stuff. Like hell, maybe even if you don't have pawns, you only have an arisen that's trying to fight the dragon to kill it, and everybody else is just a normal party member. There are no pawns. Arisen, for whatever reason, can't summon a pawn, or maybe that's just not part of the lore of your story.
They are men no longer. Would be a mercy to did it.
Maybe you can, if someone wants to be, they can be neutral evil or something, you know. and later down the road betray the party and join sides with the dragon.
Anytime.
Now, depending on if they do that,
A good start to any task is talking with others.
they either get killed on the spot, like after a fight and stuff, they get killed because the dragon's not helping them. They were just like, alright, now's the perfect time to betray them and join the dragon side, or maybe they were always part of the dragon side and just waiting for an opportunity. Or, if they do it, and they decide to join the dragon, and if you know how this dragon is, the dragon's not going to help them. If anything, it's going to kill them itself. So. Because, I mean, the dragon's pretty fucking huge. Like, you saw it when I was fighting it. It's a pretty big dragon. Imagine being the guards of this gate and seeing someone just, like, chilling.
We've arrived. A high walk.
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you? Begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Soren. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Alright. We be back. I have changed my character a bit. Some of this is, well, I don't know if it's pre-order bonus or not, actually. I don't remember. Point Ban. I also changed Heather a little bit. Where is she? It was better armor, right? That's like literally the only reason. Though she looks a lot like her. But now my character is a warrior. I have to do this for 19 levels, so at level 29, I believe, I have to switch evocation again. Oh, that'd be 18 levels. No, it'd be 19. It'd be 19. So for 19 levels, we're gonna be a warrior. I have Upward Strike and Savage Slash, so you know, that should be fun. That's where we're gonna end it though. I hope you enjoyed this one. Next time we will go to the pawn thingy. So have a good one.